got you. I will be back here, and I will be back with another vengeance.
Yeah, we'll lick our wounds. We'll get over this. We'll be fired up for next year.
Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it all, and it's caught for the touchdown! On fourth down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Garoppolo's got all day. He's going to launch it deep down the field, going for it all, and getting it! Emmanuel Sanders, not touched, still on his feet, inside the 10, and he scores! 75-yard bomb from Jimmy Garoppolo to Emmanuel Sanders. Wilson, pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw now on the return. As he's still on his feet with blockers in front, Dre Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this?
Looks like football, baby.
Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle. Goff throws and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown. Jeff Wilson has come in at running back. Garoppolo's throw is caught by Jeff Wilson. He's going to score a touchdown for the 49ers.
And the pass is going to be picked off by Bosa. Nick Bosa. Can't bring him down till he gets to the 8-yard line. Wow.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32-yard.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
Feels great, baby.
You better believe I'm good. You know why I'm good? Because I'm daddy and that's what the fuck I do, bitches. Welcome to the Gold-Blooded Podcast. I am the one. That's all I'm going to say about me. I am the one. We got my man.
You're definitely a one.
The one. That's right, motherfucker. And that beautiful voice that just graced you people's ears was the one, none other than my number one gunner, Bobby Digital. We call him Bob the Man. Then he's literally never been called Bob the Man by anyone. Never will be called that again. Up in Maine, we got our social media guru and all around just quality human being, Michael C.
Hello.
Say hello.
Who's that, Michael Kern?
Michael Colonel. We are the Gold-Blooded Podcast, and we're here to deliver you that hot 49er love all over your face. For those of you that know what we do here, well, I feel sorry for you. But for those of you who don't and are learning this for the first time, I as well feel sorry for you. But what we do here on our second episode of the week is we give you our locks of the week, picks of the week, where we make picks of any game, NFL game, that, you know, each individual makes a pick every week. And this year we have not been good. But for the last 4 weeks, we've been 500. I don't know. I just can't get it together. It's really me that's dragging everyone down. I am in the gutter. I'm 2-5 on the season. I lost last week. The Browns, because they missed a motherfucking extra point. This is my second push of the year. It's fucking horseshit. Rob, he had a victory. He had the Rams. Curran lost. He takes Tennessee every week, this fucking kid. Whatever. Gustav.
Curran, you know what a push is?
No.
Okay, so last week I took the Browns. They were giving 3 points, so they were favored by 3 points. So for me to win the bet, the Browns had to win by 4.
Yes.
Well, what did the Browns win by? 3.
Like,
They won by 3.
Oh, 3.
So that's a push.
With the
because-
point spread, it makes it a tie. That's a push.
Right.
A push is a tie.
For the point spread.
Yeah, with
obviously.
the point spread.
Yeah. Okay. So, for those scoring at home, we're still teaching Michael Kern how to operate a line spread.
Teaching is a loose term
I'm
for what we're
good.
doing.
I'm
We're
good.
ridiculing Michael Kern for not understanding
Yeah,
point
we're
spreads.
ridiculing
2
him into
years.
figuring it out on his own.
2 years in the making.
All right. So for the listeners last week, Gustavo had a W. He took the Chargers, and they won in some sort of dramatic fashion.
The listeners, the only bunch over 500.
Yeah, of course. So for our listener this week, we have a very special guest, and I'm going to let our friend Michael Kern introduce that guest.
The guest is Mama Kern.
Mama Kern, Wendy Kern, and she went and took the Packers. They are given 6.5 against the Vikings, so that's a pretty good pick for her. Kern, why don't you just take it next?
I am going with. I've lost it. The Titans
Again,
minus 6.5 or just 6
Yeah.
against the Bengals.
I'm willing to bet you've taken the Titans 4 times this year.
I've taken them twice, last week and
Oh,
this week.
bullshit, Mike. You took him week
No.
1.
No,
I don't care. You could take him
No,
every
he was
week.
Buffalo week 1. Remember, he was
Oh,
a Buffalo
that's
fan.
right.
Yeah,
He was.
and then I was going to take Buffalo again, and then you guys would have given me shit, so I took someone else.
Probably Tennessee. I'm going to go back and listen. Listen, if you haven't...
We have 3 road teams. This is bad.
We took 3 road teams?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
They're
bad.
with points, but Kern and I both took road teams given points.
Yeah, we're bad at this game, Bob. Last year, the fact that I had like 15 wins last year was just a freak thing. I don't know.
Riding that Super Bowl.
All I know is I could drink piss and predict 49er scores this year. So that's what I'm doing, Bobby Julies. So this week, the 49ers, what are they doing, Bob? Where are they going? They're going to a place that historically, meaning the last 5 years, they haven't done very well playing.
Did we give picks?
We just gave them, didn't we?
I didn't give mine.
Well, he said the Packers. Oh, I didn't say the 49ers. All right, well. Okay.
When you started talking, I thought you were going to give your pick, and then you went.
Okay, well, I'm taking the 49ers. They're getting 3 points at Seattle. I got to do something to get back in this game, and I got to ride with my boys. They gave me 1 victory earlier this year. I'm going with them again, Pablo.
I'm going to take the Los Angeles St. Louis Rams of Los Angeles.
Woo!
Giving 4 points to the Dolphins of Miami and Tua Tagovailoa.
Hey, have you talked to our friend Colin, who is the Rams fan?
You know, I forgot he texted me during the game,
Yeah.
and I didn't respond because I had my phone off during the game, and then when I got back on my phone, it was late.
Yeah,
and then I
yeah.
forgot after that.
Yeah, usually him and I talk, and I didn't get to
He kind of shit talked the team and said he wasn't into it, wasn't feeling it.
Okay. Hey, at least he's always honest about it, you know.
It's hard to root for a team that keeps moving away from all their fans.
Yeah, they no respect. Is Kroenke still the owner over there? No idea. All right, so we've given our picks now, so now we could look ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I assume this is a 4:00 game.
Yes.
Okay.
425.
4:25. So the 49ers, they got home after the game. They settle in. Now they'll leave probably the morning of because that's like only a 45-minute quick little private jet up to, or maybe they spend the night. Who knows what the fuck they do. But they're going to go up there. And like I said, for the past 4 or 5 years, you know, they had a rough streak there. But then they won up there last year, right? Or was that 2 years ago?
What was the Dre Greenlaw stop?
Oh, that was last year.
Was
the
that
way-
was that home though?
Oh.
I think it was the last game that we played.
Let's see. So this is 2020. Last year was 2019. So
I love that we don't know this stuff.
yeah, we're the worst.
It's always so funny when I listen. They won in San Francisco, and then we won in Green Bay. I mean, we won in Seattle.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, they beat us at home. We beat them at home.
Okay.
And our win was the Dre Greenlaw stop.
Right. And then I don't want to open YouTube. 2 years ago, 2018, the Niners lost in Seattle. They got fucking smoked 43-16. But then the Niners...
That was like beat hard or...
Right, but then the Niners did... 2 weeks later, the Niners did end up beating them in overtime at home in the 2018 season. So, with that said, the Niners are traveling up there this week, and they're a hot team. Yeah, but they lost this week, so they're going to be a little pissed off. But where was that game? Against Arizona? At Arizona? Does anybody know? Kern, you know?
That was...
This week's loss?
Yeah. Where'd they lose this week? We don't know anything about the NFL. We're a bunch of jack-off fuckheads. Steve Orzo, where was for the Seattle game? Arizona. It was in Arizona. Okay. So...
But first of all, that game could have been worse.
Really?
Yeah, because DK Metcalf saved that touchdown.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
After
I just saw that play. I don't know.
Yeah, but so he runs him down, and the defense stops them on 4th down. That was a 7-point saving
So
play.
they didn't even get 3.
Nothing.
Off that. Wow.
No, they went for it on 4th down,
Did you guys see
and
the
they
end
stopped them. So DK Metcalf saved 7 points by running that guy down. Buda Baker.
Yeah. What were you going to say there, Bubba?
Well, did you guys see the end of that game?
No, I didn't see any of it. But real quick, we'll get to that. But what I want to say about Metcalf, now that's the guy that's real muscular, right?
Yep.
When he was in the draft, I so badly wanted the 49ers to draft him just because of how sexy his body was. Strictly. That was the only reason I wanted him on the 49ers, because he had a hot, sexy body. So I didn't know if he could catch the ball worth a damn, but that's a hot bod on that young man. What were you going to say, Mikkel?
He kind of looks like Alden.
Yeah, but he does kill people.
Or take Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend. Or was it backwards? That was the other way around. The end of the Seattle Seahawks-Arizona Cardinals game, it came down to OT. DK Metcalf caught, I don't know how he got there, but he got into the end zone holding, and then Cardinals stopped them on 4th down, and they punted. And then they went down in field goal. But it was like Seattle pretty much won the game if the holding call didn't happen. It was a pretty crazy OT. But either of those teams, I'm not one bit scared of either of those teams. Even though we lost the Cardinals first, we are very capable of beating both of those teams.
Well, it's a relief to hear you say that, because I am always I think I'm just the past 5 years, and the way that Seattle just fucking diddled us behind the furnace for 5 years just left me scarred. And every time I go near the furnace, I get scared and I cringe. I'm like, eh. And I need, we had a good year against them. We split 500 with them last year, or for 2 years in a row now. But I need some domination. I need our boys to come out this week and do what they did against the Patriots, but up there in that shit village they call Seattle, that fucking oversized heroin den up there. I think they can do it. They did it. They've done it the past 2 weeks. They showed the Rams who's boss, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the 49ers they're going to win this game, and then the NFL is going to come a-crying, oh, we're sorry. We're sorry.
I think the NFL has already come crawling. That's what scares me, because the fact that this point spread is only 3 in Seattle tells me that somebody's coming around to the Niners.
I hear you. Well, Vegas.
But that surprises me a lot.
That's Vegas.
That spread surprised me a lot. That means people have an idea who the Niners are right now. And it's probably because we beat the Patriots, and people don't think of the Patriots as sucking, and they suck right now. They're not a good fucking football team right now. So that sequence of downs was the Seahawks are driving. They're in the red zone. They're at the 3-yard line. Russell Wilson throws the pick. Buda Baker runs it all the way to the other end of the field. Mm-hmm. DK Metcalf runs him down and tackles him. And then Arizona, on 4 plays, turns it over on downs. And Seattle drives the field again and scores a touchdown. So not only did DK Metcalf save 7, but then after the turnover on downs, they drove the field and scored 7 again.
Ooh.
And then they still lost at the end of the game.
Yep.
It's pretty wild. They were up 27 at that point.
Well, again, we've seen Arizona this year. So, to say that this Seattle team is on par with Arizona is, that is, that'll keep you honest. That's a good football team we're up against. We know what Russell Wilson's about, that fucking whiny little cunt. Him and his fucking wife, they live a great Christian life. Good for them, right? But what we have with this San Francisco football team, as George Kittle said it the best, psychopaths. They play angry. They said Jeff Wilson, the hate and anger that man plays with, that is the shit that is going to get us to go up into Seattle. And listen, this isn't Seattle home field advantage anymore. This is just a fucking football game. There's no assholes up there yelling no more. This is just two teams playing football, Michael Curran. This is just like me and you playing Tecmo Bowl. Do you even know what Tecmo Bowl is?
Yes, I know.
You know what Tecmo Bowl is. Okay. Bob, are you getting what I think you're getting?
Talks about it. The more there's everybody kind of goes to that dark place, and
Wrong one.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Here it is.
the more there's everybody kind of goes to that dark place.
Oh, still wrong one.
Oh.
It's here, I promise.
It's fun to be a part of a team with a bunch of psychopaths because I fit in really well here.
I felt like he was talking to us.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like you after the piss video and how many people wanted to watch it. This is what I heard in my head as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
It's fun to be a part of a team with a bunch of psychopaths because I fit in really well here.
Yeah. I mean, really.
Dude, I'm telling you, they know who we are.
They don't know who we are.
What was it? Oh, what was the thing that you guys had? It was like not defensive beast of the week. It was a beast of the week or one of the little accolades that
Keys
we give.
to victory, I think it was.
Keys to victory, and Robert Saleh said some of those keys to victories matter.
I'm pretty
You guys
sure
remember that clip?
I'm pretty sure we came up with keys to victory because everyone in the NFL uses it. That we didn't come up with that one, Kern. Just like Beast of the Week, we didn't come up with that either.
Yeah.
Listen, they know.
They don't know. They have no
They
idea.
know.
If they knew, we'd be shut down. 100%.
They just can't say anything.
What, Kern? If they knew, we would be shut down. I promise you.
I'll go one step further. If they knew, then somebody would have a Jimmy Horsecock shirt.
Yeah, there would be a subtle nod. Somebody would reach out. They don't know.
It's all of theirs little dirty pleasures they listen to every single week.
Listen,
They're
nothing
probably
more.
emailers.
Listen, there's nothing more than I would love to be entertainment for the 49er football team, but realistically, you got to think, even when a player's slightly off, like let's consider Dante Pettis, we've cut that guy's balls off this year. So they're not going to want to support a bunch of degenerates who are so willing to cut their friends' balls off because they don't catch a ball in a quality enough manner. You know what I mean? So I don't think that we'll ever.
Let me ask you both this. Say you're an NFL player, doesn't matter what position. What do you do on your spare time? You know, you go to the gym.
Same thing
you
I
go
do
out
now.
to places.
Golf and drugs.
Golf and drugs. But what do you also do in between there, Joe? You listen to podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
You listen to music. These people have looked up 49ers podcasts before. They've gone to Better Rivals. They're like, oh, I've heard all of this shit. I can go to ESPN for this or not even ESPN.
I am slightly surprised that no one's ever reached out on that level. Just because,
Kendrick Bourne photos. We've had other players interact here or there.
You're both out of your fucking mind, first of all. No fucking NFL football player is searching podcasts about themselves to listen to because they know it's people trashing them. Let alone are they searching out podcasts of 3 jerk-offs that nobody's ever heard of that have no credentials or experience or knowledge to be talking about them. If they want to get someone talking shit about them, they can go listen to fucking Rappaport or fucking Mayoko or fucking...
Or actual ex-NFL
Steve Young.
players.
Yeah, why the fuck would they listen to 3 retards from New England that know shit about shit?
Hey, let's get
That
insulted
literally-
by 3 white trash assholes
Some
from
of
the
them
Northeast.
have said we have the wrong coach and GM. Some of them have said... Some of them have said Jimmy G's not the man. There's weeks where we're like, this guy's got to go. Why would they listen to us? All things.
Drank urine. I mean, it just doesn't go.
There's 0% chance.
I agree. So I don't know why you
chance.
wrangled me in with him. You said
Yeah, no, it was definitely just me.
Yeah,
I'll put Joe to that, but
thank you. All right. Nevertheless,
Well, you did say, I am surprised that no one reached out on that level.
Well, yeah, no, I'm
not.
No. What I mean is, I'm surprised at no point had someone involved in the 49ers give this thing a listen and be like, oh no, we've got to stop this. That's what I meant by that. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
No, if you're the team, you like this. If you hear this, you like it.
Yeah.
Because it keeps people together and paying attention.
Yeah.
And degenerates that are, you don't mind degenerates as long as they're paying.
Right. I guess it's just like, the Buffalo Mafia throwing
it's a dirty little
jumping through
secret.
tables. Yeah. Okay. So,
wanna get the keys out?
Yeah, let's pull it. Jingle, jingle, keys. Okay. Michael, what's your key to victory?
Past couple weeks, I think I throw in the offensive line quite a bit, but I'm going to go a different route, and I think this game partially is going to be on the defense, but I think the key to victory is going to be our wide receivers stepping up, especially with Debo being gone. I'm expecting Ayuk to he needs to strive for over 100 yards again. I need players like Juszczyk I would say key to victory overall is our special key players to really step up and make big, huge plays that are going to outstand the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. Bob, you got one?
I think this game's going to be a close game because it always is.
Okay.
I think Seattle seems to find a way to put points on the board even against good defenses, and our defense is playing pretty well. So I think you can expect them to find a way to put some points up. I think this game is going to require our offense to beat them and get more points than them, rather than our defense to make them get less points than us. I think one of two things is going to happen. I think if whoever starts at running back or one of our running backs can go over 100 yards, or I think Jimmy's going to have to throw for 300 if we don't rush for that many.
Yep.
Okay. All right. My key to victory here is kind of, this might come out in two part, but I'm going to try to make it one part. What has to happen? The key for the 49ers to come away with victory here this week is a continued consistency. They played a great game the last 2 weeks, and they've been climbing up a set of stairs, you could say. They're on their way to greatness, right? They're improving over the last 2 weeks. They have to continue to improve. They have to continue that upward ascension, right? Okay, good. That's the A. The B. They have to dominate, and they have to put them away. Once they get the lead, they can't lay back on their heels. They have to stay aggressive. They have to dictate the game plan. They can't let the Seattle team dictate the game plan. They can't be playing catch up by being forced to throw the ball. They have to play their game plan, whether that's running the ball 37 times or whatever they want to do. They have to oppose their will on the Seahawks and not the other way around. That is the key to fucking victory. And you could fucking bet on it. What are you laughing at, motherfucker? What do you want to do? The slangs?
Predictions.
Oh, you want to mix it up today? We're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna mix you up.
That's actually the next thing we do usually.
No, we usually do the shoe sling and then predictions. That's how we did it last week.
That was wrong though. But if you look at it's always.
Okay. I know how it is, but I know what we did last week. I'll bet my pubic hair on it. Okay. I am, can I go first? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go first. I'm going to say the score of this game is going to be 31-22. No. 26.
I had a score in my head that is so close to that, it's absurd.
Okay, take it.
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to move around. I'm going to go 37 to 27.
Okay. 10-point victory. Curran.
Kearney?
I am going to go. I'm going to go 40 to 33.
Mamas?
Mama's is 24 to 21 Niners.
Well, I like that. And we'll get
She
to...
kept it low,
Okay.
kind of low.
What I'm going to do, before we get to the shoe sling, Rob, to break up the monotony of me reading nonstop, I'm going to read 2 of the reviews that we got. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm also going to take this time to demand and instruct. If you are a listener of this fucking mess and you haven't done this yet, you and I have personal beef. Listen, I show up here every Tuesday. It's like a 45-minute drive one way for me. So it's like an hour and a half I'm sitting in a car by myself every Tuesday night to come here to deliver this to you fucking people. And you know what? You need to leave a review. So however it is that you listen, whether it's podcast, Apple, Stitcher, I said podcast, whatever app it is that you use, go there. YouTube, I don't care. Go there. Leave a review. Subscribe. Give a thumbs up. Get whatever it is. Do it. We need the help. You could do it. Giddy up. So now I'm going to give you an example because I'm that nice of a guy. Oh, and if you leave reviews, we'll read them. So, hey, more airtime for you, you fucking egotistical twats. So, last week, someone named Aaron, Aaron 623 says, title, what an experience. 5 stars, of course. Been listening to these guys since I was 14. I'm now 20 and listen to this great 49ers podcast every Wednesday night at work. The guys are relatable and their knowledge and chemistry is unlike anything you'll ever witness. Hashtag giddy up. All right. Thank you for the kind words, AA. The next one is from Chaz USA 9. He gives us 5 stars as well. What was that? It's
Keep
okay.
going.
Sorry. You know I'm easily distracted.
Clearly.
The title of this one is, I don't know what it says fully, but it says Real Talk in a World That Free Speech Hasn't Been...
Does it show it?
Oh, okay. Here it is. Real Talk in a World That Free Speech Hasn't Been Free. Best Niner podcast. Good information, but more importantly, it's like talking with the guys. Not for the pansies out there that can't take a joke. Skip the first 3 minutes if you're unfamiliar. I don't know why they have such a long intro, but who am I? Just skip till they start talking. Well, that's one person's opinion. Other people like to listen to it, get pumped up, and hit their wife. You know, everybody uses this podcast for different things, but we will take that into consideration. Is that a fair way to say it? We listen to our fans. We're not above that. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make fun of the Cowboys. Or not the Cowboys. Who is this? Oh, the fucking Seahawks. Those dicks. Let's see what these fucking cunts look like. Okay. Well, first we got to start with Russell Wilson. Just click on him. Let's see what the pictures of Google give us for Russell Wilson. Okay. You know, look at him. We are the poster boy of the American family. Look at us. We're so successful. We're so clean cut. Me and my wife. I can't wait till the scandal comes out. Every day I go to bed and I pray that I wake up and in the middle of the night I'll check my fucking ProFootballTalk.com news and I pray for the day that I wake up and it says Russell Wilson caught drinking cum from an animal, or Sierra golden showers with her children, or something. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a fucking doozy. I love the fact that he's taking care of a rapper's child. That's so Christian of him. Fucking, the child is called Baby Future. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. You think Russell
baby is it?
Future, the rapper.
Wow.
So, do you think Russell had an argument with his wife? Like, I'm not calling that Baby Future. Like, that's his name, Russell. Like, do you think that happened? Or, I don't know.
I don't think he has the balls to try to make that decision.
I agree, because Future would probably pistol whip him.
Yeah.
I mean, she is a sexy woman. No, remember
Are you
to
kidding?
well, listen, I'm going to tell you something you don't know about her right now. There was heavy rumors that Sierra was a transvestite for many years. Google Sierra tranny.
We don't use those terms here. Joe.
Whatever.
Whoa, look at that. Look at his hair.
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember that version? Sierra. Well, like I'm saying, there was a lot of rumor back in the day in the hip hop community that Sierra was a transvestite. I don't know. Kern, do you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about that, but I can tell you 100% that she is.
She's not a tranny.
There's no way that she just. No, yo, that's probably true. I wouldn't put it past her just because she's with Russell Wilson, but there's no way she just did a 180, went with a lean drinking, does nothing but talk about drugs in his song, like.
Oh, it's total
hard
opposites.
edge
Yeah.
Future to go to Mr. Christian boy Russell Wilson. There's no way she just made that switch. There is something fucked with that family, and it will come out.
Oh, I know, and I can't wait to be a part of it. Well, I mean, I won't be a part of it, but I just watch from the sidelines cheering it on. I guess you can't find anything, Rob? Yeah. Okay, no problem. Let's get back to making fun of the cunts on this team.
Hold on, I got sidetracked here. Let's take a look at her.
Okay, sure. Sierra, sexy, he says. I wonder what her pussy looks like.
Aggressive?
Don't you wish you can get those answers?
Aggressive?
I would like to jerk off on her, though. Right in her throat, like in her throat area, like on the outside. You're not going to... I love when they superimpose, like you Google like Sierra naked and they'll like superimpose her head on a porn star getting fisted or something. It's always so good. Okay. Are we done looking at porn?
Was Sierra born a man? Rumor holds the popular singer Sierra was born a male and discussed her childhood transition to female openly with Oprah Winfrey. This is in 2005, though.
Yeah.
And this says it is false. But
Are you just over there looking at smut, Rob? Rob's just giving up. Rob's just giving up with the podcast. He's just over there, smut city. All right. Well, fuck Russell Wilson. We know that. Let's look at what other mutts they got going on this squad. God, fuck him. Fuck him so hard.
She does.
Yeah, probably. Chris Carson, definitely looking a bit like a criminal, I must say.
Tyler Lockett, Mr. Virgin Boy.
Stifler.
Oh, yeah. Greg Olson, definitely a Stifler. Tyler Lockett's a virgin. That's good. Ah, fuck him. Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde should fuck Lockett is what should happen.
We've had this fun with this one in the past.
Who?
Because of he was a Cardinal.
Oh.
Right?
Oh. Why the long face, horse?
He was a...
Bruce Irving. Yeah, I think he was a Cardinal. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Panther. Oh, fuck him anyway.
He's a hell of a looker.
Yeah. I'm sure his mother's proud. Yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on with Mr. Taylor.
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
Nothing, just normal-looking human being.
He's got an eye situation here.
They're too tiny for his head. Oh, KJ Wright got one lamp that ain't right. One lamp's it's like the painting in Goodfellas. One dog's going his way, the other dog's looking that way. Same thing with his eyes. He must be a hell of a defender. He could watch the run and the pass at the same time. Good for you, KJ.
You see something, say
yeah,
so.
I'm not seeing
You see something, say something.
I will start screaming. DeAndre Walker.
Oh, sorry, I went to...
No, we'll get the white guy in a minute. We'll go back to you, Jacob. Oh, maybe not. We'll stay with you, Jacob. Jacob Hollister.
Looks like a Hollister shopper.
Yeah, but also with an Oxycontin addiction. He looks like me when I dropped all the Oxycontin on my girlfriend's bedroom in 2000. That's exactly what I looked like when trying to lie to her.
If Jacob Hollister wasn't in the NFL, he would drive a Mitsubishi Eclipse
Okay.
Like the ones that were like low and long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. All
Probably
wheel drive.
silver, maybe convertible.
Definitely would. One of my girlfriends would cheat on me with him. I could see that happening. Mitsubishi. I'm like, where are we going now?
I want to show you which one I mean exactly.
I know which one. I am pretty sure I know which one you're talking about.
Not this one.
Oh, I was thinking that one right there
No,
with the spoiler.
This.
Oh, yeah, the same one. The
This,
silver
but
one.
silver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're over
yeah.
there to the right. That's the same
This?
one. Yeah, that's
No,
the
it's not.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, this is more like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you now.
This is probably great for the listeners, huh?
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
Who did you want to see? There was somebody else on that list.
Yeah, well, you got to get me back to the list. DeAndre Walker. DeAndre Walker looks like the principal of a high school in that picture. He looks like he's like 45 years old. He does not look
He looks like Vernon Davis if he got stung by bees.
Yeah, yeah, all right. But he just, I don't know. Maybe not so much in these other pictures, but that one picture of him in the suit, he looked like an adult, like shouldn't be playing in the NFL. Looks like he should be coaching in the NFL. Yeah.
What's going on over here?
Maybe, you know what's going on. He fucked one too many of those freebies up at school there, and now he's got a little something to show for it on his lip. This guy's name is Will Disley.
Sounds like somebody you would know.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody you'd be explaining to us. You know, Will Disley over there.
His name is Disley. Disley. Fuck him.
You know, the guy I used to work with at the other place, Willie Disley over there.
He literally looks like the guy I worked for today. I put up a punching bag in Will Disley's basement.
Looks like Joe Hardcore.
Yeah, he does a little bit. All right. Fuck him anyway. Ethan Peacock is a cock. A cock. Whoa, BJ Finney.
Oh.
Give me that large motherfucker. Look at the size of this mutt. Oh, that's a big fucking head. I bet that's like a 8.5 fucking fitted head size. Look at how big his fucking head and face is. Oh my gosh.
You know, in the beginning, when I looked at some of these up here, I thought he was going to
Oh, he had hair. Sorry.
I thought he was like a road rage guy
Yeah.
up here.
I could see that.
And then this looks like just like the happy-go-lucky nice guy.
Yeah, it looks like Dave Party,
a
high
bit
on
of a teddy
Oxycontin, allegedly. Yeah. I can
know?
see that. Yeah. No. Well, I think it's just maybe you put him on the painkillers and he gets happy. That's usually how the big linemen are. And then they get moody. You always get moody on the painkillers.
This guy looks like a state trooper.
Yeah, but one that goes crooked. That smile, there's deviousness behind that smile.
Yeah, if that's not a state trooper.
Oh my God, he doesn't even look fit. You can't get a guy a fitted suit. Who the fuck gave him that suit? That's like the girl that made your tuxedos for the wedding. Remember how bad she fucked me up? Curran, you have no idea. For Rob's wedding, we got these nice suits, you know. But the girl, the pants, Curran, they had to be 40, a size 40 in the waist on me. And then I ripped them getting in the limo. I cut them, and we had to duct tape them. I cut them right down the hand, like my hamstring. They got caught on the door in the limo or something, and I had to duct tape my pants. And then the jacket was 3 sizes too big, and then I had to pay for the fucking pants. Unbelievable. Only me.
She was something else.
Yeah, great. Nice lady. Is that business still open?
No way.
No, not a chance. I knew that.
We were the one and only clients.
Oh, my God. I mean, your wife got the dress from her, no?
I don't remember.
I thought that was the deal.
Might have been.
And we tried to help her out by giving her the business, and it just turned into I looked like a fucking dope. Good thing I had a wife, because nobody would have fucked me in that suit. All right. Who's that? Will Disley or Ethan Pocock?
That's your boy, Ethan.
Yeah. It looks like he's gripping cocks and sucking.
He looks like a Pizarro Andy Dalton. You all right?
Oh, he's got a mystery quote. Sorry.
You're on one this week.
I am.
I keep talking to the side of your head and I get sidetracked.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm all fucked up. I don't know. Ethan Pocock does nothing for me. Sorry. But Kobe Parkinson might. Parkinson. I wonder if he shakes. Imagine. Yeah. He looks like... It looks like he's definitely from a hillbilly area. He's from the South. He's like from Alabama, born and bred. And now he took his talents up north. Probably the first time he ever went to a city, this fucking hillbilly. Ugh, hope he gets strung out on heroin. Fuck him. I really dislike Seattle. And, I mean, I don't know a lot of these players. I mean, Russell Wilson is really the only guy I still know. I'm so glad Golden Tate is gone because I hate that motherfucker. That's a big motherfucker there. Brandon, what's his name?
Shell?
I thought it was Shelf. I'm like, yeah, that guy looks like a fucking bookcase. Fuck. Big motherfucker. All right, we're done with that. That wasn't that good. What else do we want to do, Bobo?
Emails.
Okay, well, we got to do the particulars. Curran, is there anything? Oh, well, Curran had the mystery quote.
If you want to do it, I mean.
Yeah. Right, Bob? We want to do it?
Let her rip, baby boy.
Yeah, this is fun for us.
All right.
New segment, baby boy's mystery quote.
Woo-hoo.
So, it says, it's a little bit of a quote. It says the team name that the person is from.
Okay.
I'm gonna bleep that out and just read it, and then I'll give you it if you guys can't get who it is.
Yeah, just say team.
So, yep.
Okay.
So, the quote is, "That's not my call."
Tampa Bay
Man,
Buccaneers.
no, don't do this. No. That's not my call, man. I don't know.
Washington
I'm here to
football
do
team.
my best.
Welcome to the club, motherfucker. No.
Is this what it was like?
Yeah, that's what we did to Steve. He used to get so mad.
Especially
All right.
when we'd get them.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Kurt.
That's all right. That's not my call, man.
The
I don't know.
Lions.
I'm here to try and do my best to do what's right for the team. Like I said, as a team, we've got to start fast. When we play out there, we got to make it. Third down, we can't wait until the fucking fourth quarter. Can't wait until the fucking fourth quarter to start playing ball, man. That's the quote as well. That's not me just. You can't start slow in this league. When you got a chance to make a play, we got to make a play. That goes for me. That goes for everybody on offense. Goes for O-line, quarterback, running back, receiver. We all have to make play when it's there.
Cam Newton.
No.
Is this a position player or a coach?
Position player.
Position player. Dropping F-bombs.
Yep.
It's an offensive guy. Sounds like.
It doesn't say I filled in the blanks, but it says expletive.
Explicit, yeah.
Yeah.
Position player.
Somebody that's complete.
It's about a team in the division we just played against. Not.
I mean, the Jets, Miami, the Bills. Or
It's the
Patriots.
Jets.
No, I think it's Miami. No.
Miami didn't play this week, so it's not them.
But who would it be from the Bills? Did the Bills lose this week?
Who's got the balls to say that about their team?
Oh, it could be somebody on the Jets offense. Is it Darnold?
Nope. But you're close.
Le'Veon Bell? I know.
Nope. He's gone.
Frank Gore?
Boom.
No
Was it
way.
really?
There you go.
Wow.
Frank Gore swore like that?
Yeah, he
Oh,
said
poor
New York
Frank.
Jets running back Frank Gore exhausted his
Oh.
frustration with the New York Jets with some profanity-laced complaints
Oh,
about the Jets' offense ineptitude.
Wow.
Ooh.
man. Why couldn't we
Good for
gotten him instead of that fucking
Hey, there's still
line?
hope. We're looking for
Yeah,
we're looking
need
for help.
How many
I
how
read
many
that
yards?
and thought, geez, we'll take him.
They should have thrown him in the deal for fucking
That's what I just
Willis.
said. Yeah. How many yards does he
Keep
have
your-
on the year? Can you check that?
Keep your 7th
Yeah,
round
I'll
pick
check.
and throw in Frank.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God, how hard would your dick be if that offensive lineman came with Frank Gore instead of that pick?
Okay, I'm going to tell you this.
Oh!
If Frank Gore gets signed somehow to the 49ers before this season's out, I will come into this podcast, and I don't care if you shoot me. I'll start stroking my dick right in this chair. I'll do it. Shoot me.
Yeah, let's not make that fucking promise. Jesus Christ.
I'll do it in my car
Yeah.
outside.
No, how about at your house?
Frank Gore has 310 yards.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's
That's
not great, but for...
Oh, well, who's he playing with? Playing with
Yeah,
a terrible
I mean,
offensive
exactly.
line. They're playing
Yeah.
from behind every week, so they got to be throwing the ball.
Yeah, no, I think that's great for this year. You know what I mean?
yep.
So Bob, the first
God,
one was
how good would that be? Oh,
it would be the best thing. Other than winning a Super Bowl, that would be the best thing that could happen for the rest of this year. It would be let Frank Gore come in, play out his final year, at least on a winner, you know?
the day that trade gets announced, I will place the order for Frank's new jersey.
Yep.
Yeah, I would
I think
probably
I
have
think
to
Frank
buy
is a
one, too.
jersey that I'm gonna have to get.
Yeah,
Because I would have done it prior. I would do it now if he retires.
Right.
So if he gets back on the team, done.
Yeah, Jessica still wears hers every week. She likes that one the best. It's just the way it
Yep.
fits, you know. So,
right.
what I'm going to say to you people is, if you like to go on, you know, you're new age, you're a fucking, what are you? What are, like, baby boomer? What generation are you, Kern? What are you?
I think I'm Gen X.
Is that
You're a
what-
millennial.
Oh, yeah, you millennial cunt.
No, I'm the cutoff.
Okay, well, whatever you want to call yourself, all you hip new children out there, I know you're down with the social media. So connect with us over there. Gold Blooded Podcast, one word. You could talk to Michael Kern. You could talk to me. And then in turn, if you really needed to get to Rob, we could put you in touch with him. But it's just a fun place. We continue the conversation after the podcast, after the game, during the game, whenever. You could do that. We also have a Patreon where you could give us donations. We're also starting to continue, or we're starting conversation over there. So for those people, I'm looking at ways that I could do some things to talk to the Patreon people directly. I'm going to start dropping a weekly message to those people. That'll be nice. So if you want to get involved in that, www.patreon.com/goldblooded podcast. At the very least, you can see a video of me drinking urine. You can drop us an email. We love hearing emails. We always read emails, and we always read reviews, good or bad. Same with the emails. goldbloodedpodcast@gmail.com. Break us off a little something. Bob, what did I miss? I gave the sponsorship information. Lucky Rose Tattoo, motherfuckers. I think I did everything. Karen, can you think of anything?
It's Gen Z, not Gen X. That's
Whatever. Generation twat. How's that? Okay. The first email, Bob, I had was from who? Mr. Mueller?
Yes, sir.
It's from that psychopath Barrett Mueller and the Mr. Know It None podcast. He says, I heard Pettis wants a trade.
Boys, I'm sorry I didn't give you my now weekly audio message to the podcast last week. I was completely drunk by the time the 49ers won the game last week. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And then the episodes came out, and I'm like, fuck, I'm way too late. So today, it seems like a certain wide receiver that we all think is absolute trash and refuses to come out of the closet is on the trade block. I am here to tell you who and what I would trade Dante Pettis for. If it's anything more than a can of dip in a six-pack of Milwaukee's best, I would be extremely happy. But for me, an interesting trade, since another top high-round draft pick wants out of where he's at right now, is coming to his best sensibilities and wants to trade out of where he is. How about a straight-up trade Dante Pettis for Cincinnati's John Ross III? That man ran a 4.2 in his combine, and I think that kind of speed would do really well on this 49ers team. So I just want to know what you guys would think about that kind of trade, because I personally think that would be an amazing trade, but knowing the 49ers, it will never happen, just for the simple fact that the 49ers don't go out and get the guys that it seems like any of us want, but it somehow works. We shall see. Let me know your thoughts. Bye.
I only have one thought. The 49ers never go out and get the guys that we want. but somehow it works out. I'm going to explain to you somehow. Somehow Kyle Shanahan is an NFL head coach that's been doing it his entire life, has been around football his entire life. His father was a Super Bowl winning head coach, and he probably knows better than us. That's the somehow it works out.
And I thought about it a little bit while you were talking there. Dante Pettis, Ugats, that's how I feel. But the one trade that makes the only trade that makes sense, Dante Pettis for Frank Gore, straight up, book it now. Well, I don't see what the downside is. Okay. The next email we have is from this guy. He is the greatest guy that I've ever known. He really is. My hat's off to him for being just a stellar human. His parents should, that medal that Trump gives out to great Americans? Well, he should give it to this guy's parents. Matt motherfucking Matterson, audio number 1, Flashback Prediction is the title.
So I have been holding this flashback audio for a while. I should have used it back when the Niners beat the Seahawks in Seattle last season, but I didn't. I made a prediction in the 2018 season that the Niners would beat the Seahawks in Seattle in the 2019 season, and that prediction came true, and I made that prediction in episode 180. Here is the audio. But anyway, I'm going to call it now. That next year, when Niners and Seahawks play in Seattle, Niners will beat the Seahawks.
So let me just make sure we're on the same page here, Rob. Last year, Matterson did this?
No, 2018.
I've said that they would win in 2019.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Awesome. What does that have to do with this year? No idea, right? Okay, wonderful. Next email, believe it or not, is from the same guy. His name's Matt Matterson, and he's giving you double trouble for the love.
Actually, I'm going to say that the Patriots game was like the Giants game where the Niners just dominated the other team in the game, but with the stats and other things. I think it's also safe to say that Jimmy Garoppolo is getting confidence in Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk's been pretty good making some catches as a wide receiver. I really want to say this because during the game I commented on one of you guys' posts. I thought at the time Jeff Wilson was going to get Offensive Beast of the Week, but my mind has changed because I would say Kyle Juszczyk deserves it. He was, with all the blocks, I think the running game was successful because a lot of it, he was blocking a lot of the linemen, making the running game successful. You can argue for Jeff Wilson, you can argue for George Kittle, you can argue for Brandon Ayuk, but I'm going to go give it to Juszczyk. Defense Beast of the Week, I'm going to give it to All-Pro Freddie. He deserves to be All-Pro this year. Every game, he's been showing why he deserves All-Pro. That being said, I am nervous in the next 3 games because after the Packers game, there's about 10 days of rest. I mean, in between the Packers and the Saints game, but still, you got the Seahawks, and then they have 3 days to be prepared for the Packers game Thursday night. I'm just nervous about that. I'm nervous about the Saints game too. So if the Niners go 3-3 or 2-3 in the next 3 games, get more confidence in this team. My confidence not fully there because seeing what the defense can do, how defense defend against a running QB and Russell Wilson. So, that being said, I like to see the Niners beat Seahawks in the first game, in the first matchup between them this season. And it's going to be 32-24 28 Niners over the Seahawks. I'm out, really.
Who was that? What was it? 32-28. Literally 3 points off my game. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to hit the head. I'm going to nail it again.
My original guess before I changed it was 31-27.
Oh, that would have been phenomenal.
So
we would have
weird.
had everything covered. Yeah, that would have been real close. Literally one number off.
Insane.
Okay, the next emailer. Now, I don't know if this is a first-time emailer, but we're going to get into that. His name is Charles Hahn, and he says the title is Joe, You Are My Hero. Oh, boy. Wow. I wrote for the first time last week because I knew. The difference is night and day. We are now the Niners, AP, and then in parentheses, it says after piss. By the way, I'm 2 hours from Philly. I feel the need to separate myself. I am a degenerate, but not like those fucks. Offensive Beast of the Week, Jeff Wilson. Defensive Beast of the Week, Steady Freddy. Hero of the season is Joe. You called the exact score of the Rams game, and because of your sacrifice, it happened. You called out Cam for his homo dreads, and he looked like a little girl out there. He even said in an interview that there was some kind of bad mojo and that he needed sage or something to get rid of it. We know the truth. Anyway, Shanny needs to know when to pull the starters. What the fuck was Debo even still out there when he pulled that hammy? On to Seattle, where we will win 24-17. Keep up the good work, jit bags. All right, you fucking jit bag. Next email is from Barrett motherfucking Mueller again. We are living in the Kyle Shanahan era.
What's up, guys? That was a hell of a fucking win. I personally am just happy that we found out that we can still beat anyone on any given Sunday. Again, I don't know what this says for later down the road, but we basically destroyed Cam Newton's career. Let's make a spade here. Kyle Shanahan called an absolute great game plan, and I was saying it all last night, and I'll repeat it. We are now officially living in the Kyle Shanahan era. Ain't that nice? Don't worry, guys.
I'm not.
For the next decade at least, we're going to be Super Bowl contenders. I expect us to win a couple with Kyle Shanahan as head coach. It doesn't matter if Jimmy's quarterback or whoever's quarterback. And Jimmy actually had a really nice game today. No one's going to talk about that. But absolutely, he threw the ball all over the field. He had one bad throw and another just a heave at the end of the half, it's the last play anyway, might as well kind of throw. Those were his 2 interceptions on the day. Everything else he did just fine. I got to give Offensive Beast of the Week to Wilson Jr., and Defensive Beast of the Week has to go to Mosley for those interceptions. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mueller. You have yourself a nice night. Rob, do you have any arguments with what he said there?
No, Mosley only had one interception, though.
Okay.
That was Jamar
Taylor
that had 2.
See. Okay, the next email is from a man named Anthony Scott, and it's an audio message, and it says, "Pat that ass."
It's loading.
It's do
You'll know
loading.
when it's here, 'cause it'll start.
Loading. Loading. Loading.
It's trying.
Okay, I should not keep doing the doot, or you want me to keep?
I don't know. I don't know. It's the Google Mail app is such a beautiful thing.
You work on that.
It's the back-to-back ones that are hard for me to keep up with.
Okay, you want me to read the next email then?
No, because then it'll probably start playing.
Okay. Let me see here.
Who's it from?
I'm looking to see if there's a short one in there.
Just go to the next one. I'll pause it if it starts.
Okay, the next email is from Steve Stevens. Better still, but concerned. Greetings, cunts. What an ass whooping we put on those arrogant fuckheads this weekend. I'm still concerned with this injury bug shit. It's like we get 2 or 3 guys back, then lose 2 or 3 to injury again. What the fuck? I came up with a motherfucking app. I came up with an idea for the show. Get Rob to read my emails to really confuse the listeners, thinking that I'm actually back on the show. Just a thought. Anyway, we got another big game against the fucking gum-chewing son of a bitch Pete Carroll and the Sea-Tards. Question. Do you think he chews so much gum to keep his jaw strong to suck Russell Wilson's dick? Just a thought. Just another thought. On that note, I'm out. Your friend, Steve Rob Orzo Stevens. P.S. Go Niners. Rob, do you think that's why he does the gum chewing? To keep his jaw in line?
Keep it worked out?
Yeah, strength for sucking cock. Okay, I'm going to continue reading emails here. Or did you get it?
Gold-Blooded Podcast. How are you? It's Anthony from New Haven, and I just got to say, you guys have really entered legendary status. You know why? Because other fan bases aren't drinking piss. You know, I know Cowboys fans. Are they this desperate to win? No. I'm going to tell you, man, this is what it is. Like, this all goes back to 2008 when the franchise said, get rid of boring-ass, non-inspiring Mike Nolan and bring in Mike Singletary. And in game one, he dropped his pants and showed his ass to the team. He cursed out Vernon Davis. And yeah, he wasn't the right coach for the future, but that set a tone. That said, you know what? We're not putting up with losing. And it just rewinds me to now where us as a fan base, you guys said, we're going to do whatever it takes. Like, the reason I always talk about why I have confidence in Shanahan is because I know we're never going to be a 2-14 team. He's not going to allow it. You know, last time we made a Super Bowl before last year, it led to 5 years of mediocrity afterward. Now, I'm confident. You know, I cried when we lost last year's Super Bowl. I cried because I knew how hard it is to get that close. But goddammit, you know what happened? We're still here because we have a culture. And I just got to say, like, you guys embody that because other people not drinking piss. I know that for a fact. I know a lot of Patriots and Giants fans, they're not desperate enough because they won Super Bowls. But, you know, the Cowboys are just as desperate as us, but they're not drinking piss. I mentioned those because those are like the three fan bases I know. But I just got to tell you guys, man, what we did to the Rams afterwards was awesome. And then we just smacked the Patriots around. I mean, I think Joey said on the podcast last week that we would either hurt Cam or hurt his feelings and make him not want to play anymore. And is that not exactly what happened? Did he not take himself out of the game in the fourth quarter because he couldn't handle the shit no more? You know, a dude I coached with who's a Niners fan said that, you know, when Debo just started running everybody over, that's when the team checked out. So, you know, I'm feeling good. You know, after that Dolphins game, I almost feel like that was such a bad performance that was a wake-up call. We needed a performance like that to really humble ourselves and to make Salah realize don't ever put 48 on the field again. And, yeah, we're looking like the Niners. Like, it sucks that Bosa's hurt. I kind of expected he would get hurt this year. He was due for an injury because his whole family's injury-prone. But, you know, it's like next man up. It makes me feel like if we make the playoffs, we're going to be better suited, you know, if everybody's healthy because we're going to be deeper. Because more guys on the roster are going to have had to play games. And so that's really all I have to say. This is kind of a long post, but that's why I didn't post after the Dolphins game. I just felt as disgusted as I was. I was like, I'm going to wait one more week because I believe in these guys. And I forgot about the urine, and then you brought it up, you drank it, and I said, we can't lose. Can't lose. That's where we stand. So, goodbye, Godspeed, and Quest for 6, baby.
All right, Anthony, thank you. We appreciate the support. The next email is from Matthew Schneider, and he says, "Hail to the piss-drinking king." Well, do you know I'm a king, Rob? Yeah, you didn't know.
You're something.
What's up, gold-blooded motherfuckers? I just want to give credit where credit is due. Joe, you did it, man. You have drank from the golden cup and turned our season around. Words cannot express the gratitude that all 49er fans have for you right now. You are a man among...
All 49ers fans.
That's right. I feel like you should be reading this tonight. You are a man among boys. This is a great accomplishment. This is surely something you can put on a resume and use as bragging rights over your fellow 49er brethren. I do, however, have one question. Are you willing to repeat the feat before next season starts next year to ensure a steady stream of victories? No pun intended. I've already been clear about what I am willing and not willing to do. So, but yeah, you know, if the results are in the piss pudding, then we're gonna make the piss pudding. That's all I got to say. checking in with our man. You know our man? Gustavo Sanchez. Get fucked. What an ass whooping we put on the Patriots. Wilson Jr. looked great, but goddamn that ankle roll was nasty. Luckily, just a high ankle sprain. Luckily, that's like the worst thing. Jimmy didn't look too good, but Ayuk, still can't spell his name. He did pretty good. Had a great game and had 47 yards after the catch. That man is deadly when he gets the ball in his hands for sure. On the defense, Steady Freddy is looking like a contender for one of the best linebackers in the league, no doubt. He is just consistently a beast. Seattle will be rough for sure, but maybe we show up and kick some ass or at least make a good game out of it. By the way, Chargers squeezed out that extra field goal to give me a dub on the bet. Fuck yeah. All right, Mr. Sanchez. Appreciate the love, brother. All right, checking in with Brecken Welton, the sick fucker. Dear Joey I and the Golden Shower cunts, thoroughly enjoyed the dick stomping of the Patriots this weekend, and by dick stomping the butt Rams last week and the Seacocks this week, we'll be back in contention soon enough. Joe, I applaud your dedication for getting this team a win and a future Super Bowl with your antics the other day. I'm a paying Patreon subscriber, but I think the audio is all I needed to hear from that video. But just so you listeners know, you can go to Patreon /Goldblooded Podcast if you want to hear some urine splash on the back of Joe's throat and act like he doesn't like it, even though we all know he does. One last question. How do you let your wife basically piss in your mouth, but still won't let her shit in the house? Just curious. Would love to hear the mental gymnastics behind justifying that. But hey, Joey I, you're my fucking hero. Rob, Steve, whatever. Keep the faith, boys. Brecken. Well, Brecken, that is definitely a tricky question. We're running a little late with time, Rob. Why don't you bring that up next week, and we'll try to unpack that gem for the people. Someone remind me next week. Curran, that's your job. Make a note for yourself. Put it on your computer. Okay. Remind Joey, urine versus poo. All right. Okay. Last email is from our friend C. Jitty. The Golden Express continues. What's up, fellas? Another big win in all phases. Shanahan has been game planning his ass off for the old line continues to get strong. I still want us to turn those pressures into sacks. Offensive beast of the week, Jeff Wilson Jr. Defensive, Steady Freddy. Niners 28, Seacocks 21. Bold prediction. Seattle doesn't have a 100-yard receiver. Not so bold. Carlos Hyde's salty ass fumbles twice. If we dominate in Seattle the way we have our last two games, the NFL should be on notice because we are going to keep getting healthier, and we're doing this without our best players. Peace and gold blood. C. Jitty. Okay. With that said, it's a big week, boys and girls. Seattle, division foe. Right now, they're in the first. So, we get a dub here. We're right back in the thick of this division hunt. So, you know what the team needs from us this week. You got a wife that's willing to piss in your mouth? Take it. Be a man, take it. Or hell, be a woman if you got a wife or a man that want whatever. If you're a human and your spouse will pee in your mouth, do it. If you're a human and you know a Seattle fan, assault them and then pee in their mouth.
Piss in their mouth.
And then piss right in their mouth because they won't like it because they got no heart. They're fly-by-night cunts. That's all they are.
There's no Seattle fans that would drink a cup of piss for a win.
No, they're not. They're just cunts. No, and they wouldn't even do it for pleasure either. With that said, you know the deal. Assault anyone you know that supports Seattle and anything to do with that city, unless it's Alice in Chains. It's the only good thing ever to come out of there. That and black tar. All right. We got to go. You got to go. Peace in the Middle East. I love you.